Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Shop Talk. Episode what?
8. Episode 8. We made it to episode 8, y'all. Happy New Year, by the way.
Happy New Year.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. 2024.
That's right. It's been a good year so far.
We doing big things. We doing big things
Absolutely.
this year.
Absolutely, man.
Yes, sir. We're going to keep it entertaining for you guys all year long. We got some great guests coming on for you lined up.
Yes, sir.
We're excited for this episode. We're excited for the next coming episodes.
Yes, sir.
We rearranged the whole setup, so, and it's going to look a little bit more, it's going to look a little different every time. You're going to see we're going to do little upgrades here, little upgrades there. You know what I mean? So bear with us and join us on this journey, man, because we did this like kind of experimental and with a goal in mind.
Right.
But,
and we're still learning along the way. We're still learning along the way as well.
So you're going to see little upgrades, little merch pop up,
right.
TVs in the background, So there's a few people out there that's inspiring us. And so to get better, and we're going to get better for you guys.
Right.
Today, we got a cool guest. A lot of you people know him. A lot of you people will know him. We're talking about, before we get into the guest,
right?
Being in a certain position, having a certain title, it comes with a responsibility.
Absolutely.
You got to live up to that title, right?
Yes, sir.
And what separates us from the rest with that title, because although you're a DJ, right? I'm a barber. There's also a lot of other DJs, a lot of other barbers.
Absolutely.
But what differentiates us from the rest?
Right.
Do we put in extra time to get better and own our craft? I think that when people see you getting better as a DJ, I personally have seen you DJing, scratching, and somebody looking over your little
setup.
The barrier thing that people, and I seen them looking over like, how does he do that?
Right.
And that is an inspiration to somebody, like, man, and hopefully they can aspire to someday be like that.
Absolutely.
So just being in a position and being responsible for that title and differentiating yourself from the rest is so critical to your success with that title.
Right.
You've been a DJ, now you have elevated into a whole different realm as far as entertainment goes.
Right.
Because you have said, nah, I'm not stopping there. I want to keep doing this. I want to do that. And now you have several different titles that you take real serious.
Yes. Of course.
Congratulations to Bacardi.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. I'll give myself a round of applause.
You know what I'm saying? This subject of being in a position and having this title, it goes to many different jobs out there and positions that you might be in. A lot of jobs are available out there, entry level, and it's up to really you if you want to stay there
or advance.
And so our next guest today is, like I said, a lot of people know him. He directly is involved with people's lives, the youth, almost on a daily basis. And I say almost daily, I'm talking about almost 7 days a week. This guy barely has any days off. I said this before, I thought I was busy, bro. But nah, this dude is busy. And just when I think maybe he might go home and rest, he got something to do. So his name is Mike DeMagistris, and this dude is the athletic director for all of Gloversville.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's running the show. This guy has, it's like, the pyramid. He's all the way at the top, but he got his people. Specifically chosen people to help him run these school athletic programs. When you think about school, man, it might be easy to run a baseball program. Tossing soccer, fine. But man, we talking about all the school sports programs. So it takes a real boss, a real involved gentleman to really care about it. Because for a lot of people, man, they clock out, they done.
And that's it, and they go home.
They done. They go home. I've seen this guy. Knowing that the team has a sport event coming up the next day, or it's like a maybe field day event or whatever it is, he's out there getting all the fields ready, mats, the equipments, so I don't know that he started in that position, but I'm curious to know. So what motivates this guy? What makes him so involved with upbringing these youth in a positive way, influencing them? So Let's find out. Let's get him over here.
Absolutely.
Let's get him over here. We got Demo in the house.
Yes, sir.
Demo? What's going on?
Hey, how are you? Let's give him a round of applause.
Yes, sir. So we over here. I don't know if you overheard us. I had to turn the music down because of copyright infringement.
Absolutely.
We're not trying to get sued, but we're talking about influential people, positive role models, and the effects that we might have on a person on the outside looking in, right? So first of all, I was letting these people know that you're an athletic director. What is an athletic director for the people that might not be familiar with that term?
Well, it's more than athletics. My title is the Director of Health, Physical Education, Athletics. So I have 11 PE teachers, physical education, 2 health teachers, and I'm in charge of the district nurses. So,
wow.
My job goes across the whole district. It's just more than athletics. The athletics piece starts at about 3:30 and usually ends about 9 o'clock at night. So it's a lot of time spent, away from home, and it's just not athletics. People will come to the games, they see a game. Oh, this is easy. It's not easy. Especially today, we have challenge getting bus drivers, challenge getting referees and umpires to take care of our games. And the hard part is when you change something, you just can't change something. Something gets snowed out tomorrow. You just can't move it to a next day. You got to make sure you're following the officials' contract. Are they notified in time?
Right.
Bus drivers, it's done by a rotation. So there's a lot more that goes into it.
Right.
And when the game starts, that's when you relax. Everything is done.
So it's the preparation and stuff.
There's a lot that goes into it. So
Gotcha.
You said something about a shortage sometimes of staff. Does that include like coaching staff, like actual coaches as well?
Unfortunately, a lot of people no one wants to coach anymore. I think youth sports have hurt high school sports. I mean, you just turn on YouTube, you can find people going after officials, people going after coaches. I mean, they're not professionals, they're kids.
Right.
They're just trying to make themselves better, do things that are positive.
Right.
And unfortunately, I'll talk to my parents. We have preseason meetings, and I'll say to the parents, I'm not sure what you guys do for your job, but think about your job. And for 2 hours of your job, 300 people coming and yelling at you how bad you are at your job.
Wow.
I've never met a referee that comes to Gloversville that's looking to say, we're going to stick it to Gloversville. That's not how it works. And I just attended a conference down in Orlando, Florida, early in December, and I went to a sportsmanship officials seminar, and they polled 56,000 officials across the country. Take a guess what the average age is for 56,000 officials. The average age right now.
No clue.
58.
Wow.
So younger people aren't getting into it.
Right.
You don't make a lot of money officiating.
Right.
Usually people are officiating because they play the game.
Yeah.
They want to be a part of the game, but officials might make $100 for a varsity game.
Oh my God.
So
wow.
you're not making a
Right,
living.
right.
You're doing it because you enjoy the sport.
Right. You have a passion and a love for it.
When you go and abuse somebody, there's not officials. We had to move a game end of January because there's no officials on a Friday. Friday's a big boys basketball night.
Right.
It's been moved to Thursday because there's no officials.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's not trending in a good direction.
Have you had to take on the position as coach for any kind of like team because of a shortage?
Yeah, coaching was my passion. I was a phys ed teacher for 7 years and took this role in 2007. So I've been in coaching for over 25, moving to 30 years.
Okay.
Been teaching in the AD for a total of 25 years, so 5 years left. I don't know,
Wow.
maybe I'll cut hair.
Yeah, I got a chair for you. I just fired someone.
So I've coached football, basketball, boys and girls. I'm actually coaching girls varsity basketball right now. And I told our girls the other day, I coached boys basketball for 15 years, the freshman level. Currently coaching baseball, coach football. My best experience has been the last year coaching girls.
Wow.
It's been a great experience.
Wow.
I don't know why, but I told them yesterday at practice, this has been the best experience for me as a person, as a coach.
Wow.
Being with these. I've been with the same 9 girls for the last 2 years, and I've learned a lot from them, and hopefully they learned a lot from me. It's been a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's great.
And you said you got 5 years left?
I can retire at 30 years. That's a golden number.
Wow.
And, unfortunately, I've seen a lot of people hang on to their 61,
Right.
62, and then they retire, then, something happens health-wise. I want to be able to enjoy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
enough.
Yes.
Good.
That's
good,
right.
Good.
That's right.
Definitely.
30 years goes by quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. You got to see in all this time, man. You got to see a lot of kids become grown men and women. Do you ever bump into any of them, like as grown adults, like out there? They're adults. They got their own lives, kids.
All the time. I got a kid who played for me now, and he had said to me when he was going through school that he wanted to get involved in athletics. Hey, chase your passion, chase your dream.
Yeah.
He's now at the University of Florida. Nate Thompson.
Wow.
He graduated from Oswego,
Right.
worked for the Seattle Mariners. Now he's at the University of Florida. So,
Wow.
you know, here's from small town Gloversville.
Yeah.
Now he's at a major SEC Division
That's
I school
great.
doing game day management. I
Right.
saw him over break, and
That's
he's great.
fantastic.
So, I mean, it's a great career to get yourself involved
Right.
in. Everyone's got their own niche, what they want to do. And, you know, I've been involved in athletics since I've been, 5 years. I probably blame my father for it because when I was in 7th grade, I wasn't a great student.
Right.
And he made me go full leather all day. And I swore I'd never full leather again. I passed school and decided to go into education.
Wow. That's so awesome. So on top of all this that you're balancing at work, you also are a family man.
Mm-hmm.
You have a son and two daughters?
2 daughters.
Two
Wow.
daughters, and they're heavily involved in sports. Would you threaten them with leather?
No, yeah, I should have. I should have threatened my son with leather. I was fortunate enough. I played college sports. I played college baseball. Both my daughters they played different things, and all of a sudden they found field hockey as their passion.
Okay.
They're both playing college field hockey right now. One's a senior. She has through COVID, her first year was canceled, so she gets a COVID year.
Oh, wow.
She's going back for her master's. And she keeps saying, I don't know if I'm going to play. I mean, I told her, I said, you're living in a house with field hockey girls, 7 other girls. One of them's your sister. You
What
mean-
school?
SUNY Cortland.
Wow.
I said, so you mean to tell me you're not going to go back and play? But she's one of those kids, she holds things, close to the
Yes.
chest and won't say anything. I think she's made her decision. She won't tell me until like the day before she got a report.
Now, is it important to have you're always so busy and you work late when it comes to sports. You're at school all day. How important is it to have that family support to not make you feel bad about being gone all day? You know what I mean? I know your wife. She's awesome. My son went to her daycare. She taught my son Michael a lot of stuff early on. And I just wonder, how important is it for you to have that support too,
Whatever you do, someone's got to support you, whether, whatever career you're in. I've always said, I don't feel like I've ever gone to a day of work. I don't look at it as work.
Right.
It's just, it's just something that I enjoy to do.
It's hanging out?
It's more than hanging out. I mean, it's a stressful job.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to have people around you, especially people at work around you who you have trust and confidence in that they can run things. Because if my daughters were playing field hockey when I first started, I would have never left school. But I've been fortunate enough. I've seen every one of their games over the last 3 years. I've never missed one of their games.
Heard that?
Yeah, that's dedication
You made
right
it to
there.
all
Yeah.
their games.
But I'll make sure, if we have a game going, I'm in constant communication with people back here.
Right.
And sometimes, if the game is close enough, I'm rushing back to catch to an end of a game. And
Wow.
I had one time, I probably shouldn't have said it, but I did say it. We were playing, I'll leave the sport out of it. Gloversville and Johnson were playing in a game.
Okay.
And I was leaving, and I had a parent say to me, "You're not going to stay for the Gloversville Johnstown game?" I said, "Why are you here?" "I'm here watching my son or daughter play." "Well, I'm going to watch my daughters play."
Wow.
And it kind of put things in perspective.
Absolutely.
Like, I know you got a job, but you're also human too. You're going to watch your kids play.
Wow.
So
That's right.
people don't understand that just because I'm not there,
Right.
I'm not at home.
Right. Right.
So I think in my 25 years, if I've taken 3 sick days, that's a lot.
Wow.
Yo, because why not
Right.
go to a place that you don't consider work? You're going to a place that you're passionate about. You have something to do. You know what you got to do the next day. The students are depending on you.
Right.
Your staff is depending on you. I congratulate you, man. Can
Yeah,
we get
absolutely.
this guy another round of applause?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yes.
Wow, made it to all his daughters' games. Your son plays baseball. Right?
Baseball and golf.
Yeah.
He tries to golf.
He's all right. I'm sure he's all right.
He'll talk that he's better than me, but that's not true.
Shots fired.
I mean, my son used to come here. We used to put him in a booster chair to cut his hair.
Right.
Yeah, now he's taller than me.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's taller than me.
That is amazing.
Yeah, Dad's gonna get him a new 4-wheeler, right,
Yeah.
Dad?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The first time I come in here, I had no idea what I was doing.
Right.
I sat. Mike's looking at me like, I don't know who this dude is.
Uh-huh.
I don't think he's supposed to be here.
Oh my God! They're like, oh my God, who is this guy?
Right.
Just here for a haircut.
Yeah, that's it.
Turned out to be an awesome guy.
Right,
you know?
absolutely. Yeah.
Man.
I love coming here because there's always something going on.
Yes.
This is a barbershop. Sometimes Demo sees the boosters coming here with carts full of groceries that expired probably, and broken TVs,
Right.
little things like that. Someone recently brought in an answering machine.
Okay.
With the little mini cassette.
Yeah.
Mike, can I
From
get
the 80s or something?
$5 for this? Man, you might want to hold on to that, MT. You know. As far as the youth goes, you know, you leave a lasting impression on these kids. You know, they see you in school. You always invite, hey, what's up? And you know their names. You know all of them. And I know that because they sit in the chair next to the chair you're sitting in getting a haircut sometimes, and it's like, oh, hey coach, hey Demo. This is a close-knit community. Oh, how do you feel when someone recognizes you on the street or in a grocery store or in a barber shop? They see you and they're happy to see you. Thank you for being our coach. Thank you for all the programs that you, because I mean, how many sport programs do we have?
We have 19 varsity programs, then you have sub-varsity and modified, so there's probably, if I had to count, there's over 60 total programs.
Wow. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
There's a lot of moving pieces and moving parts.
Right.
You've been in my office. You've seen my chair.
Yeah, he got a nice chair. He said I could sit in it.
Chair's a nice chair. But if you look at my office, like, he doesn't know what he's doing. But it's there's a lot of moving pieces, and I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun and
very rewarding for you.
It is, because it's not always about winning.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody places so much emphasis on winning.
Right.
It's just, I watch kids start in 7th grade that you think they'll never be able to come through and play varsity, and all of a sudden they hit that 9th, 10th, and then they're a junior and they're growth spurt, and it's like, you remember that kid when he was in 7th grade?
Right.
So it's a lot of fun because you're watching these kids 6 years of their career.
Yeah.
You know, there's been a lot of games, a lot of names, a lot of faces, a lot of parents, and the parents are the ones that are taking their kids that are getting themselves involved.
Right.
Gloversville's got a great tradition in sports, and it ebbs and flows.
Right.
You know, every program in our league has teams that are at the top, teams that are at the bottom. Then 5 years, you know,
a
things
few
change.
years later,
so it ebbs and flows.
Yeah.
We can't. The other thing is we can't recruit.
Right.
We
Why?
can only take what comes.
Yeah,
to
and
us.
that's fine. That's
So-
fine. That's a story in itself because you get what you get and you make the best of it, and then you don't know what kind of champions are gonna come out of that.
Exactly.
You know that bunch.
I'm on a lot of committees. I'm the Section 2 baseball coordinator, so I'm on the New York State Baseball Committee. So I've been around the state. I've seen a lot of facilities.
Right.
And I'm not just saying this because I'm the Gloversville High School athletic director, but I'll take our facilities, our gymnasium, our football, baseball, our turf facilities, and I'll put them against anybody in the state.
Wow.
Like I know the Shenandoah AD. That's one of the biggest schools in New York
Right,
State.
right.
His facilities are not close to ours.
Wow.
Our facilities they're top notch. They're
Top
I mean,
notch.
you
great.
come up anytime, check them out.
That's great.
People come to us like we'll host regional volleyball, regional field hockey sectionals, and people walk in like, wow, I didn't know this was. I think because sometimes you look on the news, Gloversville can get some bad press.
Right.
But if you come up to our facilities are. I take some pride in them. I don't like when I'm
I
cleaning
know
our
you
gym
take
floor.
pride, man.
Wow.
Show that
That's
sweater.
amazing.
Show that
That's-
sweater to the kid.
that's great.
My man is representing.
I
He's
see
always representing,
I see.
and he's looked out for me. He brought me some merch.
Right.
I almost said free merch. I don't know if he can get in trouble for that.
I bought it and gave it as a present.
There you go.
Thank
It's a
you.
gift.
It was a hat, a couple hats, man.
Right, right.
Limited edition.
Right.
Only I have one left. In ending, for the people that are out there listening, tuning in, you're a very well-known individual in the community, a household name for a lot of families. Somebody out there is listening. They may be thinking, man, I would love to do something like that one day. Besides education, college, what's something that maybe this individual has it a little difficult for himself? Maybe he doesn't have all this stuff together. Maybe he's not as confident, as motivated. What's something that you might be able to tell that individual that's listening that maybe this is possible for you too?
You just got to take a chance. I mean, a lot of people say they want to coach, and there's some people that they'll get upset with somebody. Oh, he or she doesn't know what she's doing. Well, they might be in their first year.
Right.
I wasn't the best coach. I'm not the best coach now. There's people that are better than me, but give it a chance.
It takes a lot to say
Take
that.
a chance, you know. And it's just everyone places so much emphasis on winning. I like to see, like I talked about the girls' basketball team, from where they started last year, where they've grown now. Those 9 girls will be, in 10 years, excellent wives, mothers. They'll have great careers. It's just, have we won a lot of games? No, but I tell you what, we have a lot of darn fun. We're together. We
That's
do.
what it's all about.
So it's just, you got to take a chance. And I started in education late. Played college baseball, got hurt, came home, folded some leather. And I said, I don't want to do this. Went back to school, and, you know, I didn't start. It was 1999 when I started teaching. I think if I started on time, I might be retired and I might have a chair out front.
I know. We gotta get Demo a chair.
Yeah, we got to now.
It's funny. weeks I would come here and be like, "You're short a barber."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 28-day rule.
Yeah. There you go.
I have a 28-day rule, man. If you don't make it after 28 days,
Hey,
Demo,
those are the tryouts right there.
Demo comes in and he's like, "Hey, we're done. We're done." Do I need to ask?
I got to start getting haircuts at day 26.
That's right. There you go.
For real.
There you go.
Oh my God. But yeah, Demo, thank you so much for coming out here. You're so busy that for you to come out here on a Saturday,
Absolutely.
4 p.m. You've been here since before that. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for joining us, because you should be home with your family. You don't got that much time off.
We got basketball practice.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
It
doesn't stop. It doesn't stop.
We actually just got done throwing the baseball. We got guys starting up. We started last week, so we had 10 guys in the gym. Just got done. So.
Wow.
But I got to thank you, because you do a lot for this community. You're well known out there. Like, people say, "Where'd you get your haircut?" FCB. So you've touched the lives of many up to school, and I know you do a lot of things.
Thank you.
I still haven't come down here Christmas when you're all dressed up in the free haircuts, but there's not many businesses in the area doing what you do. So I appreciate everything you do for the community.
Let's give him a round of applause for doing that.
Thank you, man. It's cool that other people recognize, our efforts, and we're going to continue to keep doing that. We believe in positivity here. You know how we are here at the shop, and what Bacardi and I are doing here is another branch of this positive tree, because we're trying to see what we could do and inspiring people and teaching people and bringing awesome guests from all walks of life to come over here, join us, have a conversation with us.
That's it.
So thank you once again for, your continued hard work, for your support on this community, and thank you for joining us for episode 8.
That's right. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate you guys.
Absolutely. It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.